group reflection video project. So this is my second time recording this video because the first time I accidentally recorded it up to 12 minutes, so I'm going to try to shorten that a little bit. But yeah, basically the group was amazing. We didn't have many problems in the group. I was looking over some of the questions and I was a bit confused, mostly because I didn't use any sort of format or any, I guess, rules to solve the problems or conflict that we had. I looked through the textbook and I didn't really see anything that explained anything that we did to solve any conflict, because the conflict wasn't really from the project itself, it was from the distance and it all being on remotely. We didn't really solve that per se, we kind of just more so adjusted. And again, with it being remotely, as defined by Roy S. from his 2007 textbook, virtual groups, which perform the functions of groups without all the members being present at the same time or place, that was a huge problem for me anyway. I felt like this was a really good group, but I feel like it could have been a lot better if it was in person. Everyone did a phenomenal job despite the odds, but I would say that was one of the biggest issues. But we communicated very well. We just are all extremely busy. This is my third project due this week, with it being a group, and I have 2 exams due this week, and so does everybody else. So it's just difficult managing the time, and the distance problem, we didn't really solve that per se. We kind of just adjusted. I guess what helped was actually giving people roles and what to do with the project, because we were kind of just going to try to free flow it, but we realized it didn't really work. So I assigned the main points and everyone took which point that they wanted, and we did Zoom calls. You know, again, the problem with if you didn't make it to the Zoom call, if you just or at work or something like that, I would have to explain it over text, which I feel like just doesn't get the point across, so that was an issue. But despite that, everyone did really well. They did their parts, they fulfilled what they needed to do, so that was super nice. I would say I played kind of like the leadership role in the group, and everyone just kind of, you know, they did what they're supposed to do, they gave the information. It was awesome, it worked. I just think it could have been better if it was in person. There was a bunch of positives with the group. Everyone was super nice. It was a good environment to be in, even though it was virtual and we didn't see each other. It was nice. I trusted them. I wasn't worried. I felt like we were getting what we needed done. We submitted it on time. I felt pretty good about it. Everyone was responding super quickly. It was nice, and I would want to be in this group again, honestly. But yeah, I don't want to be in a virtual group again, even though this is my third one. But this is one of my best. Like, this is the best one out of the 3 that I'm in right now. It was great. I really liked it. I felt like we did a really good job. We had positive synergy, which can be described by Roy S. in his 2007 textbook as each group member's enthusiasm, energy, activity, and dedication amplify the same qualities in the group members, taking the group to higher levels of performance. Definitely 100% that. There was a little bit of groupthink, which is ironic since our thing was about groupthink, our project anyway, which can be defined as the group's tendency to focus on agreement among its members more than the quality of the group's works, by Roy S. in his 2007 textbook. But that was just due to distance. I feel like we didn't have the time to have conflict or have positive conflict, so we just kind of had to keep it moving. But yeah, great group, almost no problems, fantastic.